Hello, everybody. Welcome back Inside Pitch Baseball by Inside Sports Games. We are in July 4th, 1980, first game of a doubleheader between the Montreal Expos and the New York Mets. The second game will be played later in my daily schedule. For this game, for the Mets, we have Ron LaFleur, left field, batting first. Rodney Scott, second base, batting second. Andre Dawson, center field, batting third. Gary Carter, catching, batting fourth. Warren Cromartie, first base, batting fifth. Larry Parrish, third base, batting sixth. Roland Office, right field, batting seventh. Chris Spire, shortstop, batting eighth. David Palmer, pitching and batting ninth. For the Mets, we have Lee Mazzilli, center field, batting first. Frank DeVere, shortstop, batting second. Claudell Washington, right field, batting third. Joel Youngblood, third base, batting fourth. Mike Jurgensen, first base, batting fifth. John Stearns, catching, batting sixth. Steve Henderson, left field, batting seventh. Doug Flynn, second base, batting eighth. And Pat Zachary on the mound, batting ninth. The Expos are 38-35 coming to this game. They could be doing a lot better than that. They had a good team this year. And the Mets are 32-42, which is to be expected of them because they're still a few years off from having a good team. To lead off, we're going to have Ron LaFleur, the prolific base stealer, against Pat Zachary. Pat Zachary comes into this game 4 wins, 3 losses, 2.73 ERA, and a 2.31 opponent's batting average against. And he was 6-10 with a 3.01 ERA in real life. That says a lot right there. 145 hits and 164, so he does keep a low opponent's batting average. And he's a little bit heavy on the walks, but not horrible. A little above the 2-to-1 ratio that you probably like to see. The pitch to Ron LaFleur, who is batting 235. Real life is 257. Pitch to him is 25. Question marks against the right-handed batter, 1-13. We have a 17. We go to the batter's card. 45 G5 out 5-3. And that will bring up Rodney Scott. Rodney Scott is batting 218. He's 224 in real life. Pitch to him, 43, possible strikeout. We have an 8 against right-hand pitchers, 10, plus 1 is 11. That's a strikeout, 2 down. I bring up Andre Dawson, who's batting 298. In real life, he's 308. The pitch to Dawson, 42. Walk plus against a lefty, but he's a righty. Batter's card, 66. Question mark 9 on a 14 against the right-handed pitcher is a triple for Andre Dawson. It's his second triple of the year, and that brings up Gary Carter. Gary Carter is batting 308, 264 in real life. He's got 25 home runs already, way above pace. He's on pace to do about 50 right now. I've seen him dry out though, so don't get excited. Um, let's see here. The pitch to Carter, well, strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to Carter, 66 is a ballpark check. Go to the ballpark, roll 34, home run to 8. Yep, guess what we have here? Number 26 on the season for Carter, and that's not a good start for Zachary. Jumps his ERA right up to 3. Warren Cromartie will then come. That's 26 out, and he had 29 in real life. He is really overachieving right now. Like I said, though, I have seen things happen in this game where all of a sudden they will dry up. So it doesn't bother me. And again, it is a replay, so anything can happen, and that's the way I play them. I don't care if the individual stats are skewed one way or another, as long as the league stats work out in the end. That is the true test for me as to whether a game um, is statistically solid or not. Individual stats are going to change. There's just way too many variables to keep them bound, but the overall stats should come out. And these are very good at that. Warren Cromartie, nobody on, 2 outs. He's batting 292. He's 288 in real life. Pitch to him, 22. Ballpark again for 63. Blank space, which means we need a rare play. But nobody on. We got a 4 and a 5. And that's going to be a slow roll to the third base who bobbles it. So 11. He has a 20, so he is going to be it's going to be an E5, and then oh boy, with a 20 he doesn't stand a chance. Joe Young, that's going to be an E5, and we're going to get two errors on this play. Error because he bobbles it, and then he gets excited and throws the ball away for a possible two base error. So we checked the first base for his range on the errant throw, and he's going to at least keep it down to one. So now we got to go in and score that as an RE E5. What a horrible day for Youngblood. And then we're going to advance the runner on an error. He goes to second, and then we got to assign that error E5 again. Fortunately, Jurgensen curtailed the throw, or it could have been a lot worse. All right, with two out, should have been three out. It's Larry Parrish coming up 247. He's 254 in real life. Strategy rule says nothing pitch. 23, possible strikeout. We have a 1. That's going to be a strikeout as he's a 10 plus 1's 11. And he gets out of the inning, but 2 runs are across on the blast by Gary Carter. Liam Mazzilli comes up for the Mets. 261 on the season. He's 280 in real life. He's facing Dave Palmer, who has 5 wins, 3 losses, 3.10 ERA, and a 265 opponent's batting average against. You see here that he is 8-6 in real life with a 2.98 ERA. Hits are close to innings pitched, so he's about maybe a 2 something. You want to keep your hits under innings pitch is what I grew up understanding. This was a good pitching performance, and walks and strikeouts at least a 2-to-1 ratio, and he's well within that. So nowhere near 1-to-1 on strikeouts, but that didn't come into effect till later, unless you had pitchers like Ryan and Carlton and a few others. All right, so for Mazzilli pitched to him 16. He's batting left, so we don't have a star line. 23 off his batter's card. It's an out F8. 1 down. And that brings up Frank DeVeres, who's batting 266. He's 279 in real life. Pitched to him 24. Possible walk. We have a 20. That's not going to be good enough. 54 is a fly out to right field, so we're starting to scatter the outs to the outfield. And brings up Claudell Washington batting 328. He's only got 2 homers. He needs to really pick up. He's only 64 at bats. He's starting to get more regular play in now. I think he came over in a trade, if I'm remembering right. So 328, 278 in real life. Pitch to him, 54. Blank space, batter's card, 65. Star line 6 is now 4-3. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as to be expected this year. Roland Office. He's batting 285, 267 in real life. The pitch to him is 24. Hit by pitch, we have a plus 10. He's a 0, so he will not get hit by the pitch. 43, question mark 9. We have a 3. That's going to be a single. And the leadoff base runner is on in Roland Office. Strategy roll says possible bunt. With the pitcher up next, I'm going to say negative on that. We're going to just go ahead and pitch away. Spire's up batting 256. He's 265 in real life. Pitch to him was 55. Possible strikeout. 16 is not going to be a strikeout. We go to the batter's card 24. G3. Ouch. Going to look for that 3-6-3 double play. Maybe we should have bunted. He has a grounded in a double play of 3. Plus 0 is 3. 3-6-3. Minus 1 is a 2. Plus 1 is a 3. We roll a 4. That's higher than the base running, so that's going to be a fielder's choice, 3-6. And that will bring up David Palmer with Spire on first. Now, David Palmer's batting 167. In real life, he was 200. Strategy roll says he's going to bunt, and we will go for that bunt. The pitch, 34. Possible error on the throw. Oh, actually, yeah. We got to go to the bunters chart now, which is 1-2. And a 5. 5's going to be a good bunt. So there's going to be, we have to look at who it goes to and see if there's an error on that throw. We're using the first I6-1. That's on the pitcher. He's a 0, so it's going to be an out. Sacrifice hit 1-4. Runner moves to second. No error on the play. I think I messed that up in a couple of games. It's been so long since I played. I was skipping the rolling on the pitcher's card for a bunt, where you check to make sure he doesn't walk, strike out, get hit by a pitch, something like that. I was neglecting to do that. So in a couple of my videos there, you'll see where I didn't do that. You can scream at me on the screen or post the things in there. I realized that I was playing the other day and I realized I was missing a step there. Easily done. Sometimes you put on the headphones and start recording, your mind goes to mush, and mine's been kind of back and forth here lately. Anyway, with a lot of crap going on. Ron LaFleur, he grounded out his last time up. He gets on. He's a base stealing threat, but not with a guy already on the bases in front of him. We got 1 on, 2 out. Guy on second. LaFleur's batting 234, 257 in real life. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to him 43. Possible strikeout. We roll 1. That's going to be a strikeout. LaFleur is not getting on base to put on the show today. Joe Youngblood comes up at 284 for the Mets. He is 276 in real life. Pitch to him 52. Range play at, we go to the ballpark 42. S8. Center fielder's a 4. Andre Dawson. He rolls a 4. That's going to be an out F8. Dawson makes a great play in center field to rob a hit from Joe Youngblood, which brings up Mike Jorgensen. He is batting 204. In real life, he was 255, struggling through 167 at-bats. 36 possible strikeout. 7 is going to be a strikeout, and he continues to struggle today. Brings up John Stearns, batting 295. He's 285 in real life. Pitch to him, 45. Possible strikeout, we have an 11. It's too high for his range, even with the +1. 21 against the righties, going to be an out F9, and the Mets go down again. 1, 2, 3, 6 straight batters. Rodney Scott will come up for the Expos. He struck out his last time up. Pitch to him, 53. Star line. We get a 4. It's going to be an out 4-3. Andre Dawson comes up. He tripled his first time up and scored. Pitch to him, 36. Blank space, batter's card, 65. Single to 6. Gets on base again. He's a little bit of a base stealing threat, too, so let's see what he can do. Gary Carter comes up, the hero of the game so far. 2-run homer. Last time he was at the plate. Strategy roll says nothing for Dawson. Pitch to Carter is a 25. Question mark against a right-hand batter. 1-13. We have a 19. Go to the batter's card. 41. Star line 5 is a G5. We're going to look for that 5-4-3 double play. We have a 2. 0 is a 2. 4 is a 0. That's a 2. +1 is a 3. We roll a 2. We have a double play, 5-4-3 double play, and he gets out of the inning. Not the hero in that at-bat. And that will bring up Steve Henderson then for the Mets, looking to get their first hit. He is batting 269. It's 290 in real life. 46. Blank space goes to the batter's card. F8 is the out. And that's 7 straight. Brings up Doug Flynn, batting 259. 255 in real life. Pitch to him. 32. Possible home run again for a righty, but Flynn has absolutely no power, so that's not happening. We go to the batter's card. 36. Star line 4 is an out 5-3. And it looks like they're going to go down 9 in a row because we have the struggling Pat Zachary up at 100. He's 043 in real life. Chances of him getting, knock on wood, a hit are pretty negligible. The pitch to him is 15. Air on the ground. Well. What have we here? 63. F8. Not going to have to check it as he flies out to the center fielder. I think that's not a check. I know it was earlier. Yeah, still not a check. I'm never sure which rules changed, and I didn't really read the rule book through. And even when I do read it through, I still get um, old rules mixed with new rules and have to double check things from time to time. So, um, anyway, back to the game. We have Warren Cromartie coming up. He reached on an errors last time up. Pitch to him is a 46. Air on the ground. 26. Star line 4 is a G4. Second baseman's a 3. We rolled a 14, so it's going to be an out 4-3. Larry Parrish will be up. He struck out his last time up. 41's the pitch to him. Wild pitch, repitch, 24. Hit by pitch, we have a plus 10. He's a 6. It's a 16. We have a 7. That's a hit by pitch. I'll put it down at a walk there, but I'll score it as a hit by pitch on ball score. Roland Office. Runner on first. Office singled and was out on the fielder's choice last time. Strategy roll is nothing. Pitch to Office, 23. Possible strikeout. We have a 14. He's an 8. Goes up to a 9. No go. 65. Star line 4 is an out 4-3. We're looking for a 4-6-3 double play. He is a 2. 0 is a 2. 6 is a -1. Goes down to 1. Double play is a +1. Goes up to 2. We have a 3. That's equal to here, so it's just going to be an out 4-3. And Parrish is going to make it to first base. Or second base rather. Chris Spire will be up with 2 out, runner on second. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time up. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch 21. Possible strikeout. We rolled a 16. Nothing going there. Batter's card 25. Single to 8. That could be trouble. Single to 8. With 2 outs, going to add 1 to it. We're on second to home. +2, +3, +4. Yeah. He's going to automatically score. So, and then first to third. Nope, that was, oh boy. See, I'm getting ahead of myself. We got to give one of these back and one of these back. And we got to put this back on David Palmer. And we got to put this at 8 and this at 10. Get myself squared away here. All right. I get ahead of myself. I didn't do it on ball score. I did it over there, and I got confused. David Palmer comes up with 2 out. Runner on first. Run in. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Palmer. 34. And he sacrifices last time up. This is an ET possible error on a throw. 56. F8. We will not have to check it as he flies out center field. There will be no throw. So they get out of the inning to give up another run. Lee Mazzilli comes up in the top of the 4th. Mets have yet to get a base runner. He is flown out his last time up. 36. Possible strikeout. We roll 14. He is a 13. Barely misses. 53. Ground out the second baseman. Out 4-3. Brings up Frank Tavares. He flew out the right fielders last time up. Pitched to him 45. Possible strikeout. We have a 2. He has an 8. That's a strikeout. Not looking good for the Mets here. Claudell Washington looking to end the streak. He grounded out last time. He's batting .323 on the season, so he's the man to do it. Pitch to him, 22. It's going to be a wild pitch, repitch. 25. Possible strikeout. We have a 16. He's a 17. That's a strikeout. And they go down again. 1, 2, 3. That is 12 straight for Palmer. And he's carrying a perfect game into the 4th. Knock on wood. Ron LaFleur struck out and grounded out. Pat Zachary's pitch to him, 45. Possible walk. He's a righty, so we will check the walks. He is a 16. We rolled a 6. That's a walk. And LaFleur is on base, which is always dangerous. We have a 3-run lead in the fifth, so 8. So we're still rolling for strategy rolls. We roll a hit and run, fortunately for the Mets, instead of a steal. For Rodney Scott. Rodney Scott is grounded out and struck out. Pitch to Scott is 26. Possible strikeout, but he's batting left, so no go there. Batter's card 55. Star line 2 is an out F8. Runner will return safely, and we have a fly ball to center field. All right. You're double checking there isn't something like a play for a fly ball, but there isn't. Andre Dawson comes up, runner on first. Strategy roll. Oh, Dawson tripled, scored, and singled. And we're going to have a run floor steal here. 17, 16. Stays at 16. We roll an 18. Wow. He is caught stealing. That is a very rare caught stealing for him. And that's going to bring up Dawson with nobody on. Pitch to Dawson, 45. Possible walk. He is a 7. We roll 14, nothing there. Batter's card 36. Question mark 9. We have a 5 against the righty. Is going to be a single. And as we see there, Zachary is now tired. Try to get him this last batter. Gary Carter will be up with the runner on first. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to Carter, 24. Hit by pitch, we're plus 10. He's a 1 as 11. We have a 9. Hit by pitch. Second one of the game. Warren Cromartie. Really, truly want to get him through this inning. Strategy roll, nothing. Cromartie is grounded out and reached on an error. 34. ET again, another error chance. 55. L3. Not going to happen as he just get the line out. And that gets Zachary out of the inning. But he is now tired. And we will pull him next time he comes to the mound. Or the next time the Mets take the field. Joe Youngblood, he comes up. He is flown out to center field. We're still looking for the first base runner for the Mets. The pitch to him, 15. Error on the ground. 66. G6. It's an 8. We roll an 18. It's an out 6-3. Not happening yet. Mike Jurgensen. He's batting 202. He struck out his last time up. He's really struggling. 53 is the pitch to him. Possible strikeout. We roll a 2. He's an 11-12. That's a strikeout. 2 down. Palmer is just mowing him down. John Stearns, catcher, is up and he flew out to right field his last time up. Pitch to him, 66 is a range play. Nothing spoils a no-hitter like a range play. 63 is a G5. Range 2, yep. And he's a 5. Yes, that's going to be a single, their first hit of the game, and then we got to roll 1 to just a single, not a double. Stearns gets the first hit, breaks up the no-hitter. Steve Henderson comes up. He is flown out to center field. Strategy roll says nothing. Pitch to Henderson is 22. Possible wild pitch, we have a 12. No wild pitch, we repitch, 45. Possible strikeout, we have a 2. That's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. And that will bring up the Mets. And we need to look Henderson left field here. He is a good fielder. I hate pulling him out, but the pitcher is due up next. Not next, but it's the following batter. So it's either going to be him or Stearns. Stearns is a good catcher, too. It's going to have to be Henderson. We're going to have to deal with the left fielder. So we'll pull Henderson out. We got Cardinal can come in. Got Jerry Morales can come in. Dan Norman can come in. I think we'll go with Norman. 7 and 9. Put the pitchers in the 7th slot. Oops. Cancel that. I'm on the wrong slot. There we go. Back to the Mets. New pitcher. Batting 9th, 7th, Dan Norman. And the pitcher will be, we are in the 6th inning now. I gotta watch this too because it is a double header. As to how this is the other reason we have to do stuff like this is to maximize our bullpen. Yeah, we don't have Falcone starts to start soon, so we have Neil Allen, Glenn Houseman, Reardon, Swan, maybe in an emergency. We definitely got to get as many innings as possible out of our relievers. We roll for Houseman. We'll bring in Houseman. Get him in game 1, so he's got plenty of time to rest up, and he's going to come in the 7th slot. All right, so let's go down here and put Houseman in. Check him in, and we are ready to go. Larry Parrish will face him. Struck out and got hit by a pitch. Scored the last time up. Houseman comes in with a 1 win, 6 losses, 1 save, 3.51 ERA, 259 opponent's batting average against. In real life, he is 6 wins, 5 losses, 1 save, 3.98 ERA, and a little higher hits than innings pitched. He's right even on hits and innings pitched right now. He's definitely not getting the run support with the 6 losses. So, see what he can do here. Larry Parrish, pitch, 63, possible walk. Parrish is a 7. It's not going to be a walk, so we'll go to batter's card 66, double to 7. Greets him with a double. It brings up Roland Office with a runner on second. And we are a 3-0 game, so we're still rolling for strategy. So we roll for the strategy. Nothing there. Pitch to Roland Office, who is singled and grounded out. 63, another possible walk. 17's too high, so we go to the batter's card 65, star line 4. The G6. Runner on second, I think advances on. No, he does not advance with a runner. Oh, yeah, does not advance on a ground ball to the shortstop. So we got an out 6-3, and a runner holds. And that brings up Chris Spire, who singled and reached on a fielder's choice. Strategy roll, nothing. Pitch to Spire, 35. Blank space, Spire's card 24, G3. That's going to advance the runner. Out 3 unassisted. And with 2 outs, we have David Palmer up. And he has sacrificed, bunted, and flown out to center field. Pitch to him, 24. Error on the ground, 14. G1. He's a 12. We roll a 7. That's a booted ball and a run scored. He won. That now brings us up to a 4-0 game, so we'll no longer need to roll strategy. Ron LaFleur is up, who has walked, struck out, grounded out. No strategy. Oh, I just said we're not rolling it, and I rolled it anyway. 45, blank space, 32. Question mark 9, we roll a 1. It's going to be a single to 9. Single to 9 with a runner with 2 outs is going to be first to third plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. We need a 5 or less. He gets a 4. He will go to third. Starting to look like another Mets game here. 3 errors, 1 hit, 0 runs. Rodney Scott. Oh boy, no strategy. Belay that. Pitch to Scott, 26. Possible strikeout. We have a 2. That's going to be a strikeout. And That takes care of the Expos in the sixth. That brings up David Palmer nursing a one-hitter here. Doug Flynn, he has grounded out his last time up. Pitched to him 43, blank space, batter's card 36, star line 4, out 5-3. And that's the second time he grounded out to third base. Brings up Dan Norman, who came in as a double switch with Houseman. He's batting 254 and 63 at bats. In real life, he is 185 and 92 at bats. So they pitch to Norman, 32. Possible home run, he's a 10. And he gets his second home run of the season. And that is going to hurt the Mets even more. Oh, not the Mets. That's going to hurt the Expos and bring them within 3. So we're back to rolling for strategy rolls. Now, I get myself mixed up sometimes. So I look at that's why I keep the big colors on all the screens. So I look at them like, hold on a second here. So that's her second hit. It was a big one. Really makes that double switch look good unless we start having troubles with him in the outfield, and he is a poor outfielder. So we sacrifice defense on that one. Lee Mazzilli, pitch to Mazzilli. He's grounded out and flown out. 46, blank space, batter's card 32, G4, out 4-3. So the shutout and the no-hitter's gone. Now it's just a regular pitch for the win, as long as he can hold them off. Frank Deveres comes up. He is flown out and struck out. 31 is the pitch, blank space, batter's card 52, F7. And that'll bring the Mets, or not Mets, the Expos, top of the 7th. Andre Dawson. He's tripled, singled twice. And he is up against Tom House, trying to get another good inning out of him at least. I'd like to get 3 out of him, but I don't think that's going to happen. 35, pitch to him, blank space, batter's card 14, F8, 1 down. First time that Dawson's gone down this game. We got Gary Carter, who's homered, been hit by a pitch, and grounded into a double play. Pitch to Carter, 55, blank space, 52, F9, drives it, but not deep. And the right fielder pulls it in. That's Claudell Washington. Warren Cromartie's up. He's lined out, grounded out, and reached on an error. Pitch to him, 1-1 wild, repitch, 52, blank space, batter's card, 36. Could be a single to 4. And I'm going to try to get that last batter with him. I wanted 3 innings. We're definitely not going to get him. Larry Parrish is up. We are rolling strategy again. There's no strategy for Cromartie. So the pitch to Parrish, who has doubled, been hit by pitch and struck out. 46, range play. 31, question mark 8. Center fielder is a 3. We get a 4, so that's going to be, we got to do the question mark. And that's a 6 against a righty. It'll be a triple. So he had a chance to save a triple, but he just couldn't get to the ball, and that's going to put another run across. Roland Office with a runner on third. He has singled, grounded out twice. We will try to get him this last batter, but if not, we're going to have to pull to the pen. 44 is the pitch, possible error, ouch. 41, G5, 5 is a 20, and here we go again, E5. And that's the third error for him in this game. I can't even blame the pitcher on that one. Oh, that's not a triple. I did the wrong. I've got third base on my mind. RE5. Chris Spire. That's not the pitcher's fault. I will try to get Spire with him. Just can't use too many pitchers. We still have that second game to go yet. Strategy roll. Nothing. Oh, actually, we're past the strategy roll again. 56 to Spire. He is grounded out. reached on the fielder's choice and singled. 56 is the pitch, blank space. Batter's card 24, G3. Out 3 unassisted. He gets out of the inning, but they pick up another couple of runs. It's now 6-1. Claudel Washington will be up against David Palmer, trying to get them back into this game. Claudel Washington struck out and grounded out. Pitch to him, 52. Range play at. We go to the ballpark, 54. Grounded to the shortstop. He has a 4. Chris Spire. We roll a 3. That's out 6-3. And Joe Youngblood comes up. Yeah, he's having a horrible game. I'm going to go ahead and do something I don't normally do. And I'm just going to go ahead and pinch hit for him now and get him out of that game. See who I got in there. Elliot Maddox. Yeah, that's a good pinch hit for him. I'm bringing Elliot Maddox and 5-4. See if we can clean up some defense here a little bit. 3 errors in one game. Don't want to keep him out there. All right, Elliot Maddox will come in. Pinch hit. And he is batting 240. 246 in real life. Pitch to him, 64. Range play. Batter's card, 25. F8. Center fielder's a 4. We roll a 5. That's going to be a single. And just stays a single. So Elliot Maddox does his job, gets a hit. And that will bring up Mike Jurgensen. He has struck out twice. Pickoff attempt, 11. No pickoff. We pitch, 26. ET, 35. G4. Second baseman's an error on a 5. We have an 8, so that's not going to be it. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play attempt. 3, 3. Stays 3. Normal fielding's 3, 1. 4-6-3 double play. All right, now we'll set the defense real quick. Put Elliot Maddox in at third base. Against David Palmer, we got David Palmer facing John Stearns. Top of the 8th. Never mind, we got to switch it over yet. See, I'm getting confused. Not the first time. Hold on a minute, I'll be right back. All right, trying to remember where I was at here. We are going into the top of the 8th. We're going to pull out Houseman and do a double switch. Jurgensen, first baseman, was the last to pitch. So, last to pitch. Last to bat. Yeah, I've got too much going on. My brain's getting scattered again. First baseman. How about we bring Tommy Hutton in for that? And he's going to come in. No. See that? I'm all confused. Cardinal. Maddox is already in. I guess it's going to be Cardinal. Bring Cardinal in at first base. 3 and that's 7. Yes, 3 and 7. We're just going to bring the pitchers to bat 5. And we'll take out Jurgensen. Then I think we're killing ourselves on defense here, though. Doesn't matter at this point. We're trying to save pitching for the next game. He is batting 7th. Going to first base. And then we're going to have the pitchers at 5th. And we're going to, hopefully this will be the last pitcher they can bring in. And it is the 8th inning. Neil Allen. That's my closer. I'm going to save him for this. Let's see if we can get somebody else to come in. Well, Reardon can close too, so we'll go ahead and bring Allen in. Allen, 5th. And we're going to set him in there. He can give us a couple of innings if he pitches well. All right, everything's as I want it there. So Neil Allen comes in, 4 wins, 0 losses, 8 saves, 3.63 ERA. Opponent's batting average against is 224. In real life, he was 7-10, 22 saves, 3.70 ERA, and hits are below innings pitched, which he's doing in my replay also. He'll be facing David Palmer. Palmer's still got another at least an inning in him. I'm gonna leave him in there. See if we can't get a CG out of him. He's been pitching a strong game. All right, the pitch to Palmer. 21, possible strikeout. 6 is going to be a strikeout. Ron LaFleur has struck out, grounded out, walked, and singled. Pitch to him. 31, blank space, batter's card 61. F9 flies out to the right fielder. That's 2 down. And that brings up Rodney Scott, who struck out twice, grounded out, and flow now. Pitch to him, 31. Blank space, batter's card 35. Against the righties, going to be a triple to 9. Third triple of the game. Third triple of the game, for not for him, but for the team. That's rare. And that'll bring up Andre Dawson with 2 out. Runner on third. He is tripled. Singled twice and flown out. No strategy. Pitch 65. Against the righties, a blank space. Batter's card 21. Star line 2 is an out F8. And he gets out of the inning despite giving up the triple. All right. Bottom of the 8th. John Stearns singled and flew out to right field against David Palmer, who is having a nice strong game here. He's got 1 run on 3 hits. Got 4 errors on the Mets. 23. Yeah, let's see here. 23. Possible strikeout against Stearns. Stearns is singled and flew out to right field. Okay. I'm losing track of where I'm at. There's things going on outside where you guys can see here. Possible strikeout. We roll 1. That's a strikeout. And that brings up Jose Cardinal. First at bat of the game. He's batting 275 on 40 at bats in the season. He's 293 in real life. Pitch to Cardinal, 45. Possible strikeout, 19's too high. Batter's card, 31. Out 3 unassisted. And that will bring up Doug Flynn, second baseman, grounded out third twice. Pitch to him, 62. Possible single, but he's not tired. Last batter before he is. We got lucky on that roll. 65, out F7, and he 1-2-3s him. And as you see, he is now tired. Top of the 9th. Gary Carter homered, grounded out, flew out, got hit by a pitch against Neil Allen. Pitch 66, possible strikeout 5. That's going to be a strikeout. Warren Cromartie has reached on an error, grounded out, lined out, and singled, and scored. Pitch to him, 1-1. It's going to be a star line 3, out 4-3. Second time he grounded out the second. That's going to bring up Larry Parrish, who's doubled, tripled, been hit by a pitch, and struck out. 43, error on the throw, possibility 54, F8, not going to have to check it, and he flies out to center field. Bottom of the 9th, David Palmer looking for the complete game. He is tired, so we got to watch for the parentheses. He's up against Dan Norman. He homered his last at bat. He's batting 266, 185 in real life. Pitch to him is going to be a 36. Possible strikeout, 16's too high. We got a 61, single to 6. Norman's done his job with 2 hits since coming in. Lee Mazzilli comes up. He's flown out, grounded out twice. No strategy rolls, 53. Possible strikeout, 20 is too high. Batter's card, 12. Single to 4. I think maybe we're going to end up taking him out. Single to 4 first, the third is a 3 plus he's a 2, so there's no advancement on that one. Missed 2 strikeouts and gave up 2 singles because of it. Frank Tavares, we'll give him one more batter. Famous for that. He has struck out, flown out twice. Pitch to him, 15. Error on the ground, 33. G5. Third baseman's a 10. We got a 4. That's an E5. And I'm going to have to pull him out. Bases loaded, nobody out. Sloppy, sloppy game. 5 errors now. And we'll go ahead and pull him out. And I'll not do a double switch. I'm just going to go ahead and pull him out and put him in the new pitcher on the 9th slot. I think they should be able to close this out. And that's going to be the 9th inning. And Elias Sosa will come in. I think he's my closer. I think he can close anyway. Yeah, he's 3 and 4, 4 saves, 4.35 ERA, 2.68 opponent's batting average against. And he will be facing bases loaded, nobody out, Claudel Washington. Washington is hitless on the game, grounded out twice and struck out. Looking to change that now. 16 hit by pitch, -3. He's a 4. It goes down to a 1. No hit by pitch. Batter's card 24. Single to 6. Can't stop that hit parade now. Single to 6 is going to be a first. Second to home is a 3 plus, and Mazzilli will score, but Tavares is not going to be able to make it to third. Mets are making it interesting here in the 9th. 6-3 ball game now. Elliot Maddox is up. Singled his last time up. No strategy. No, it's still too far, so we ignore that. 12 is the pitch. Blank space. Batter's card 46. G5. We're going to go for that 5-4-3 double play. 1, 0, -1. No, we're not. Actually, we got to roll to see if there's going to be a fielder's choice anyway. 2, it is not a fielder's choice. Runners will advance. That's going to be a out 5-3. Had to pull him way off the bag, I guess. All right. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Should be 2 outs, but that didn't happen. Actually, Neil Allen's scheduled to bat right now, so we're going to bring a pitch hitter in against a righty. And that's going to be Jerry Morales. Morales is bat 165 with 97 at bats. And he is 254 in real life. All right, big pitch. 23, possible walk. 19's too high. Batter's card 34. Starline 5. Out 5-3. 2 out. He cannot get the guy at home. We are at normal fielding position. He's a 4. I do not want to try for that runner. I'm going to take the sure out. 5-3. Runners will advance. A runner on second can advance, correct? No, I don't know about that. On a 6. Yeah. I'm going to have to put him back here because I don't think he should have advanced. I got a little overly click happy. 5-3. Yeah, he will not advance. Only on a 6. Now another run comes in. Washington will hold. It is now a 6-4 ball game with 2 outs, runner on second, tying run at the plate. John Stearns, 296 on the season, singled, struck out, and flew out. Morales, that was an out. I didn't put that down. Why do I have 3 outs now? Not quite sure. Not quite sure what happened there. Somewhere along the line, I got an extra out in there. Okay. Stearns. Pitch to Stearns. Big out. Or big pitch. 1-1 is a possible K. We got a 4. That's going to be a strikeout to end the game. Actually, that should be the last out. Good Lord, I'm a mess here. Out, strikeout. Game over, and that is not a save because I don't think so. Let me look back on the box score and see when he actually came in. I usually keep track of this. He came in with 3 runs, batters. It was down to 6-1. Tying run was at the no. Tying run was not at the plate. Tying run was not at the plate, so it would not be a save situation. He gets a win, barely. Zachary will get the loss because they never caught back up. Look at the box score. We have Expos going up to 39 and 35. Mets falling to 32 and 43. Palmer, who once was flirting with a no-hitter, my fault again for trying to get a complete game out of somebody. And actually, it wasn't even because of that. He just got the bad die rolls. It wasn't like we rolled parentheses or anything. He just wasn't getting the strikeout rolls, and they're turning it into hits. But his line score does not look that great after all. After that ninth inning debacle with 3 guys getting on, 3 straight, 2 hits and an error. But Zachary picks up the loss, his 4th loss. 6 hits, 5 innings, 3 earned runs. And the errors, you can see the errors cost them, just an earned run alone. So there you have it. Expos beat the Mets, and that is Inside Pitch Baseball. Thank you all for joining me. We will see you all next time. Have a great day.